The question is regarding Surah Al-Fatiha. I know about Surah Al-Fatiha in the Salah, that when there's a Jama'ah that the Imam recites, obviously ulama says that you have to recite behind him due to the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and also that Abu Bakr Siddiq, when he ran to the ruku, he was said not to do it, but he wasn't asked to repeat it. The specified bits of the question is that in some mosque when you go, and obviously even if you're at the time there, especially at the 4 rakah salah, the last 2 rakah, the imam is reciting so fast, by the time you're not finished, they go to ruku. If you want to finish, they might even come back out of the ruku. So could you elaborate a little bit on this? Is it counted as a rakah when we get to the ruku, or is better to repeat it? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Regarding the recitation of Fatiha, scholars have different opinions regarding this. Is it mandatory or not? The most authentic opinion, without going into details, is what Shaykh al-Islam bin Taymiyyah has chosen. May Allah have peace and mercy upon his soul. And that is, it is recommended for those who are praying behind an imam in a prayer that is recited loudly. So it is mandatory, it's a pillar for an individual, it's mandatory and a pillar for an imam. It is recommended and it's mandatory and a pillar for the follower of an imam when the prayer is silent or in the silent rak'ahs. But it is highly recommended when the imam is reciting loudly. And Ibn Taymiyyah made a small booklet by the name of Al-Ilmam في حكم القراءة خلف الإمام, and he concluded with this opinion. Now, for the brother, you said Abu Bakr is well. It's not Abu Bakr; it's Abu Bakrah al-Thaqafi, who came late and he bowed at the entrance of the masjid and walked bowing till he reached the row. And you also gave an example of a person in a silent, a third or fourth rak'ah, unable to finish the rak'ah. The imam gives rak'ah and raises his head without finishing the fatiha. I believe that the brother has a problem. If he's unable to finish the fatiha in this time given, he has a problem. Or the imam's prayer is invalid, because it cannot be both ways. Yani at least you'd have recited 5 verses from the fatiha when the imam was standing up, and when he bowed, you have time to finish the other 2. Even for some reason or the other, you have to finish the Fatiha. Even if he raises his head and says Sami Allahu liman hamidah, and you finish the Fatiha, you bow and you raise your head afterwards and you catch up with him, because it's a pillar and it was postponed. That is the ruku' was postponed due to a legitimate reason, and Allah knows best.